Scott Morrison slams Cricket Australia's new transgender policy. My wife says I'm rubbish in bed. What's going on? We discuss in this video.
These guidelines are very clearly about inclusivity and ensuring that all people feel like cricket's a sport for them.
I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to see people.
G'day everyone, I'm the left-leaning conservative. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment below, plus hit the bell if you want a notification every time I could be bothered to upload a new video. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has slammed Cricket Australia's new transgender policy, saying that they have taken a sledgehammer to their new stance on transgender athletes. Now, you might be looking at me thinking, oh, he looks a bit dusty, he looks a bit under the weather. That's true, because last night I had quite a fair few beers and also pretty much a whole bottle of red wine. So I do apologise, I look a bit dusty and I might stuff this video up, so my apologies forward.
Fuck, I don't think I've ever been this hungover.
So Cricket Australia has a new policy where transgender athletes, mainly men who think that they're women, can play cricket at a club level and also for Australia at a national level. And before I move forward on this video, I just want to say I'm all for transgender people. I don't care if you're a man and you want to become a woman, if you want to, have surgery, if you want me to call you she and you're really a he, I don't mind. Doesn't bother me at all. But the reason I'm making this video and what I don't like is that if you have a clear advantage being a male, so more lean body mass, you're just faster, stronger, and you play sport against women, that's an unfair advantage, and I don't agree with that.
That's not fair.
I have a daughter, she's 7 years of age, and if on an opposing team for soccer or netball, there was a guy or a boy who said he wanted to be a girl, well, I just don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair.
It's not fair, Daddy.
What?
It's clear with sport at the moment and what's happening, and I'll take you through it in my video here, about how there is an advantage. Look, I'm going to run this video of Erica James, who did a video on news.com.au about, it's actually on YouTube, sorry, about inclusion and the new policy and how she worked with Cricket Australia to put forth this new stance with transgender athletes. I'm just going to run the video and then we can talk about it as it's going.
I knew when
First of all, the music, it just gets me. It's the old violin, the piano, the soft piano. It's emotional. It's the victim music. Poor me. Anyway.
I knew when I was about 5 that I felt like I should have been a girl. Didn't know what that meant though.
I find that one tough. My son is about to turn 5, and last night he said he was a meerkat in a dingo's body with the roar of a lion. Yeah, he really doesn't know what's going on. He sort of understands that he's a boy, but if I convinced him that he was a girl, he'd probably run with that. When you're 5, you pretty much have no idea what's going on. My daughter's 7. She's a bit more switched on because she's a couple of years older. But even so, she wouldn't understand transgenderism. She wouldn't get it. If I explained to her what was going on, she'd probably look at me a bit strange and not get it. So I never buy this argument of when I was 4, when I was 5, when I was little, I wanted to be a girl, I was really a boy. And it's like, yeah, did you? I mean, what do you remember when you were 5? I don't remember anything when I was 5. I have memories of when I was young. I can't pinpoint them to when I was 5. I had no idea what's going on. I've got flashbacks of all sorts of things, but nothing to do with, oh, geez, I wanted to be a chick. God.
I stopped playing cricket because I was sick of being in a boys' team.
You probably stopped playing cricket because you're in a boys' team because you weren't good at sport. That's fine. I was shit at soccer. I remember having to stand in front of all of my friends who played in the under 6As or under 7A team. I played in the H team.
You suck!
So I had to stand and in front of all these people while they read out the H team, which is the worst team in the whole competition. And I was in it. And I had to stand there and they yelled it out on the microphone, oh yeah, Tim, you're in. And I'm like, great. I look like a douchebag in front of all my friends, but that's just life. Some people are better at sport. I was good at league, I was good at union, I was better than all my friends at those sports. That's fine. And there was heaps of my friends are better than me at soccer and other sports. I don't care, it's just the way it is. Anyway, moving forward.
I spent the next 20 years or so playing video games, hiding away from the world. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to see people. I felt like a freak.
The victim card, it's here. And look, we can all play the violin. We've all had adversity in our lives. Things happen to us that aren't great, whatever. But no one wants you to walk away and go play video games for 20 years because you feel excluded. That's shit. I agree with you on that one. But did you go and talk to someone about it? Did you go and try and join a women's cricket team and say, oh, look, this is my situation. This is what I'm sure someone would have, taken you in. I mean, where's the whole story here? And I don't know. It's just pushing this narrative, and I don't like it, and we should feel sorry for this person. And look, I sort of do in a way, but at the same time, what about all the women out there that now have to play with the man? I mean, is anyone thinking about them? Are they in the debate? I just find it very frustrating. Anyway, we'll push forward.
I finally made a decision that I should transition. One of the first things I did was Google trans-friendly cricket club.
So the video just continues. I can't watch it. I find it a little bit frustrating. And look, if has anyone heard of the rapper Zuby? He's a British guy from the UK, and one day he woke up and said he was a girl, and then he's a good power lifter, and he went to the gym and broke the UK deadlift record for his weight class for women and for bench press in one day. Just showed up, broke the record, said he was a girl, and now he's in the record books. And he did it to poke fun at what's going on, but that's ridiculous. You think about all the women out there that train really, really hard, right? Really, really hard to be the best UK powerlifter, British records, and some guy just rocks up the next day, says he's a girl and breaks the record. I mean, that's just not on. I mean, that's ridiculous. They're going to ruin sport.
You've got that thing that makes the girls all swing.
Adriana Yearwood, Terry Miller, these two athletes, transgender athletes, guys that pretending to be women or saying that they're a girl, competed in Connecticut in a 100-meter sprint final in high school and absolutely blitzed the field. Completely blitzed the field. And Selena Sewell was in that race. She came 8th. She was on Fox News complaining about how much of an advantage these two transgender athletes had, and they did, and it was obvious. I think one of them broke a national record as well. It just goes to show men have an advantage, and I really want to get an idea of what people think out there. I mean, am I wrong? Am I being too critical? Please comment below and let me know what you think. But I just feel that sport's going to get ruined here. If the Olympic Games goes ahead and says, look, okay, cool, you're a biological male, but you can compete in, a 100-meter sprint final for the women. I mean, that's just not right. I mean, even if they do their hormone therapy, they've still got more muscle mass, they've still got, thicker bone density. And, Joe Rogan has talked about this a lot. And if you watch some of the transgender athletes fight in MMA that are fighting women, and they're just beating the crap out of women. Biological men in a cage, in the octagon, beating the crap out of women. It's just not on. We're wrong here. We shouldn't be doing this. I don't know what the answer is. I don't have it. But I really, really feel like this is wrong. I've had enough of this video. Please comment below. Tell me what you think. I'm the left-leaning conservative. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, do all that. Also hit the bell if you want a notification when I upload a new video. Once again, thanks for tuning in. It's been real, and I'll catch you on the next video. Ciao.